Well, hi there, Interbet fans, and welcome to the podcast for Greyville. We got a night race meeting, and 4th of October, you'll always get the best price on Interbet. That's where you've got to be for this betting option. And we got lots of options tonight because we've got an 8-race program. We kick off with the barrier trial at 25 past 4. We then move on to race 1, which is 2 minutes past 5. Now remember, 2 minutes past 5 means that you've got to be on by 5. 2 minutes past 5 is the time. Different Light's a favourite. Now, I know it won the barrier trial very easily and got away from them, but it got a smack or two to get away from them. And I'm not sure that that barrier trial going to be that significant. She's certainly a nice filly. She looks like she's got a good action, and she should be able to win this because it's a very poor field indeed. Bling a Ding Ding has had many starts and looks like the main danger. To the max, Alistair Gordon's runner really ran well in the barrier trial, gets Sean Veal, and the problem is she comes from Scottsville back to Greyville Polytrack. But Party Song, I wouldn't leave this one out of anything. It might need the run and it might need a bit further, but I thought her barrier trial was pretty good, Party Song. She ran certainly a much faster time, about 12 lengths faster than the favourite for the race. So have a close look at her. Race 2, Mary rated 96,000 metres, and this is a tough one. My top horse I make number 5, Hey Boy. Drawn 1, Dennis Schwartz comes down to ride it. Got to have a big chance. Calvary, I like the look of this horse. I think he's in the right place. I know he runs without shoes, but this looks like a good race for him. He's very, very fast. But there are a number of other fast ones in the race. Goliath Heron's always up there. He's quick. Queen of Alamo with a 4-kilogram claimer. Hampton Court. Good Rhythm probably need the run and be the only horse in the race that probably need the run. And then Iska, very unlucky time before last, and looks like he's in a good place too with Kennedy and the very good informed Fanzel stable. Race 3, Novice Plate, they go 1,100 metres, and if you don't bank her, give me the night, the Waiho Mowing runner with Kamala aboard, and a blinker strike, then you've got to take a number of horses. And I'll take them in the order that I found them. Pick a Winner and Francesca, I thought, were the next best. Just a Guy thinks quick, but he comes out of a maiden. Alad Tisma, I think this is not a bad horse, and I'd really throw him into all your play. And the best rated horse and weighted horse is Cloudbreak, but he might need another run, and certainly doesn't look to be the stable elect. Race 4, Maiden Plate, they go 1,600 metres, absolute 2-horse race. Tour there, very unlucky last time, got caught on the post, looked like he'd won it, all sewn up. Gets Keegan DeMello from the very informed Canamare stable, and Brooklyn. Now I went for Brooklyn last time, and he got badly hampered around the bend when those horses fell, and ran on the best of everything. He really ran on well, this horse, under no type of ride at all. So he's got to be a very big runner. I can't see it being any more than those two. Race 5, Mary rated 77 fillies and mares, and I make this an absolute 3-cornered contest. What a Thrill is your favourite. We've got very good Polly Win. She's beautifully bred by Medaglia Dora, and she's well drawn at 3. And I think the draw is key tonight. Horses that are badly drawn, I'm taking many horses there because they can win, but it's very difficult, certainly over the 1,400. This one's a 1,600. Anushka's Wings, I think, is a huge runner. Third run after arrest, look for her to improve. Good jockey, Warren Kennedy, big runner. And Path to Glory, she's won 5 at Greyville. She goes at night, she loves it. She looks well handicapped, this filly, and she's well drawn at 5, and I expect her to be there or thereabouts. Everything falls into place for her. She could win for you. Race 6, Mary rated 80, they go 1,400 metres. Tough race. I picked out 6 of them. Uncle Charlie, he's a 12-to-1 shot. He runs well after arrest. Throw him into your play. Spring Fling, he's got ability, but he's got Jared Samuel, which means that he's a 10-to-1 shot because they don't think that he's fancy, but he should run really well. He's always there or thereabouts. Peter Piper, been unlucky his last 2, run on well, and expect him to be right in the mix, but he's drawn a bit wide. That's not going to help him. Pantasula would be my first choice, but drawn wide at 13. And that's against him. March Preview, drawn wide at 11. That's not going to help him either. He comes into the race with a chance. Ultra Boost, good last run. Drawn 12, not in his favour. Belton Road, don't leave this out of any of your play. Drawn 3, and I expect him to run really well, third run after a rest. Final assembly, drawn 7. Ignore that I made a comment here. Not too bad, runs not too bad at all. So final assembly's got to go well here too. And Swagger Jagger won a maiden in a common canter. Well, he's up against it in this type of field, but he might be able to go in. So we'll put as many as possible. Race 7, Mirror rated 66 fillies and mares, 1400 meters. Make this a tough one. My top choice is number 8, Spring Breeze. I like her a lot. Third run after a rest. Lots to like about her. What about the rest? Number 2, Roy's Novice. Obviously got a chance. She's the best rated horse in the field. She's a very good filly, this Roy's Novice, and she's always running around in these sort of low divisions, so she's always competitive. Number 1, Maquette. This is my find of the race. Sean Veal rides it for Tony Rivlin. Look at his run before last after it won a maiden. A very good run behind Oil and ran on really, really well. And then number 10 and 11, they both got chances. Popover and Rosa Peru, I'll put them both into my play as well. Race 8, Maiden Plate, fillies and mares. They go 1400 meters. Absolute four-cornered contest. I like Cersei. They've taken the blinkers off her. I think she's the right horse. It's the right trip for her. I know that I've bred her, so I know something about her. She can run this filly, and if she gets a good play, she'd be very hard to beat. What about the rest? Alabama Slide, be my second best. She might improve from her last run because it was on the 1st of September, so it's nearly 5 weeks since that last run. Tarocco and Dancing Princess are the only other 2 that have any chance in the race. With Amber Bell, I would put her into all your play as far as quartets are concerned. Right, let's go and have a look at what we really like on the day. I think that you've got to go with Gimme the Night in race 3. If you don't go with them, you've got to put in a whole lot of horses. And then race 4, I've gone with Brooklyn. I think that he's got a big chance. I've taken each way double the 2 of them. You should be able to get the money. From me, James Goodman, Interbet, and everyone else that puts together this podcast, thank you and enjoy. Now, how long was that thing?